Hello folks, here we are again in Smokestack's backyard. It's October 2nd, Thursday, in the afternoon. It's a remote broadcast again of the Stack with Nat NFL picks for week 5. And with that, I'll jump right into the picks. For tonight, Thursday night's game, again, going against the grain. Going to bet against the Vikings. I think the Packers will win this game. Both teams are 2-2, fighting for relevancy in the NFC North. I don't think Teddy Bridgewater is ready to play tonight. So with that, I'm going with the Packers. Moving on to Sunday's games. Bears are pretty banged up. They're going into Carolina. I look for Cam Newton to light it up. I'm going with Carolina. Over to the Ravens and the Colts. I look for Andrew Luck to continue to show his dominance. I pick Indianapolis in that game. Houston and Dallas is an interesting game at Dallas. Dallas's run game is running on all cylinders. I look for the Cowboys to win that game. Buffalo and Detroit. I think Detroit's playing much better. The defense is tough. Buffalo's got problems at quarterbacks. I think they're starting Kyle Orton this week, which is a reach. I think they should have stuck with who they had. I'm going to pick Detroit in this game. St. Louis and Philly, after a tough week last week against the 49ers. My hat's off to Corey for staying behind his Niners in a very tumultuous season so far. Niners played well enough to win. The Eagles didn't. However, this week in Philadelphia, I think they'll jump all over the Rams. So Philadelphia over St. Louis at Philadelphia. Moving to Cleveland and Tennessee. I'm a very strong lean to Tennessee. Cleveland is coming off their bye week. I look at injury reports as well. Cleveland is banged up. I still don't see them at this stage of the season running on all cylinders. So I'm going to pick Tennessee Titans. Pittsburgh at Jacksonville. Going against the grain here with the home team. I'm going to go for Pittsburgh. Tampa Bay Bucks at the Saints. I look for the Saints to continue to work on developing a team that always ranks in the top 5 near the end of the season. I pick the Saints. Atlanta and the Giants. The Giants come off a bye. They're well rested. Atlanta's banged up pretty good. In fact, their offensive line is kind of in disarray, much like the Eagles. They probably won't have maybe one starter that they started the season with. I like the Giants to continue their ground game and dominance. They're playing in New York. I pick the Giants. Moving over to the 4 o'clock games, specifically 4:25. Got the Chiefs versus the Niners. And if you saw the Chiefs last week against the New England Patriots, hats off to Weird Wolf and for his group and his team in breaking the noise barrier at NFL stadiums. Unfortunately, going back to the Niners, I think the Niners will win this game. Arizona Cardinals at Denver, 4 o'clock game. I like Denver. At 4:25, we also have the Jets in San Diego. I'll pick San Diego. And Sunday night's game, Bengals versus the Patriots. I like the Patriots. However, I think the Bengals have a great defense. I look for them to really use this Sunday night stage to show what they have. I'm going to pick the Bengals in that game. And finally, on Monday night, Seattle Seahawks versus the Washington Redskins at Washington. I pick Seattle. This week's 2 bye teams are the Oakland Raiders and the Miami Dolphins. And there you have it, folks. That's Smokestack Scott's Week 5 NFL picks for the Stack with Nat show. My good buddy National is not here today, but I will give him his props. There you go, my friend. And there you have my picks for this week.